So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the brand new IAS Handling facility with two of the three amigos. So I've got Ricardo and Pablo here with me, and as you can see, it's in brand new condition, and we're going to go in, we're going to have a little look around and see what's so special about this lovely, simple warehouse. So Pablo, now that we've come in, just give us a brief description of this lovely, simple warehouse that you're so passionate about.
Thank you. Very simple. This is the acceptance area. This is where the trucks will arrive for delivery or pickup. This is where we will weigh the shipments. We will dimension the shipments, and eventually, whether it's secure or non-secure, known, unknown, we will screen it or take it to the second level of security with EDD right after the X-ray machine.
Now we've got the entrance into the warehouse.
Indeed.
Security is great. We've already done that. So now if you can just walk us through, and I think we'll best go to the non-secure area first.
Absolutely, let's do that. Now we are entering the non-secure freight, the unknown agent, where the freight is going to be positioned here for additional screening, such as EDD. And this is the area where we're going to have the freight to be screened, and then once it's screened, it will be ready for build-up.
Beautiful. And everything along here, so the extra fence here, what's that for, Pablo?
Oh, absolutely. That's a separate corridor for the inspectors from the different ministries, that are in charge of the inspection for the freight going through the border of Spain. In this particular case, we have human consumption, animal origin coolers and laboratories for all freight to be checked by the inspectors, by the doctors. And we're going to see now in a minute all the coolers and the laboratories where 100% of the shipments are inspected.
Beautiful.
Well, as I said, origin on animal, human consumption, fish and meat. This is where the freight will be kept from arrival from the aircraft.
Nice.
Stowed in the two different areas.
Lovely. Nice and cool in here,
Pretty cool. It's about 3 degrees. And then we have the laboratory, where the inspectors will come and analyze.
Very good.
Sample of each shipment.
The one thing, I mean, this is very segregated, which is great. Lovely and clean, nice and safe, nice and simple. Anywhere that's got a safe, it's sensitive, but it's lovely to see that you've got it. So without going into too much detail, if you just want to explain.
Well, actually, we have gone into a different investment in this safe than previously in other times. This safe is meant to be a level 7 security, which is probably, if not the highest at the airport, and it has 4 independent levels of security. Well, it's meant to be the safe for the airport, for all kind of valuables. Well, all those commodities.
Anything with a sensitive nature.
But
the thing that's nice, and I know we spoke about it separately, was the independent security levels.
Absolutely.
Which make an awful lot of sense.
It has 4 different levels.
It's great.
It's the only way.
We're going to enter the main part of the building.
Beautiful, lovely. And again, plenty of space, nicely, simply laid out.
You will see that it's very simple. But it does the work that it has to do, It's
No, very good. So nice to see the boys working hard, working well.
Here you can see our people working, building a PMC for one of the freighters. And as we talked before, it's very important that they use the pit and the procedures to keep everything in its place, safe, as it should be.
The pit goes 2 meters down and then up another meter, so we can build pretty high units. Main deck for freighters.
No, that's great, and that's the way it should be. And like you said, there's nothing more important than the safety of your people. There's no shortcuts. So now, Ricardo, just explain to me what you've got over here. I mean, obviously it's pretty obvious, but just for you to put a few words to it.
As you can see, this is the lane for the BUPs. This is an important part of the building because we took one load and load all the BUPs through here. It's our sustainability area as well, because you can see all the recycling area.
I was going to say, that's a nice touch, huh? So also the employees are aware of the fact that you got a responsibility for that as well. So it's nice.
Indeed.
It's nice.
And as you will see, the signs are still temporary signs because it's a new building, so we are still trying to find the best place to put this sign.
Yeah.
So we are still changing it, and when we finish and we define the definite place, we will put the final sign. So.
Good. And I was very impressed with the fact that you're including all the employees, so they're also contributing and giving their input as to where works best once they see the way the volumes go, which is good.
In some cases, it's actually their opinion based on their experience, the one that opened our eyes.
Yep.
Often that happens, that we have to listen to them and do what they are recommending, because that ends up being the best practice in most cases.
And it gives them some ownership as well.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, they are the ones working on the field, so the team has to be the one expressing the best position of things.
Exactly, and I spent some time in the supervisor's office earlier. The air conditioning is lovely, nice, simple. Again, nice visibility outside.
Yeah.
And the guys are all, they're happy. They're really content with the facility. So.
Yeah. Once again, we want to have our team happy in their job position. So.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Pablo, if I can ask you now, obviously, nice to see all the equipment, great area, nice, and it's not confined. It's where the entrances are. And now we're coming out here onto the staging area out the back of the facility.
The air side.
Yeah, which is on the way to the ramp, which is beautiful. I mean, this is so close and convenient.
Absolutely. We have an advantage in Madrid, which is the amount of raining days, which is very limited.
Yeah.
That also helps. Eventually, we are covering this area.
Full canopy,
Yeah, full canopy. It will be a full canopy, and we have another staging area, 3,000 meters. Over there, which we're going to see in a minute.
Okay, and we'll be able to see how close it is.
Absolutely.
So Pablo, here we are, great staging area, lovely and close to the ramp area. So if you can just please give us a little bit of elaboration on how efficient this is.
Mm-hmm. Once units are prepared, fully ready for carriage, we're going to move it to the staging area, which is located 100 meters away from here, a little less than that, where we have 3,000 square meters, where we're going to locate all the freight. Ready for to be loaded on the planes, or coming from the planes imports, where we're going to be bringing the units for breakdown and leave it in the staging area, which is where that area there is expandable. We can make it for 5,000 if need be. Yeah. In the meantime, and as we speak, we are building in Holland a transfer point, a transfer station, so to say, with 2 high-loader scissor lifts. Yep. And about 40 pallets behind it, 20 behind each table.
And that's going over here?
It's going to go over there, yes.
Nice. So we're talking about the area left of the tug and just to the left of the ATR, yeah?
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Left of the ATR is where we have the 3,000 meters, and where the transfer point is going to be located.
Very good, very good. And you'll have your own high loader and everything there.
Yeah,
as
absolutely,
well.
two of them, okay. and 20 PMC positions behind each of the scissor lifts.
Excellent. And one thing I've noticed, you've got lots and lots of pallet stacks.
Yeah.
So that's what we were talking about upstairs, always being in advance, building up, ready for anybody that needs them.
It often happens that, especially with the freighters, a lot of units with e-commerce come full of pallets, but on the return sometimes they fly ferry. You need to return equipment. So sometimes you don't get pre-alerted in time. We just build the stacks and have them ready, because if it's not this week, it will be the week after that we need to put it on the flight.
Exactly.
So we have them already, and these are particularly MNG. They have to be sent back to Istanbul on the next flight next week. Now
that we've nearly finished the little tour, I just out the corner of my eye, I've seen the reefer. What's the reefer there for?
Well, that reefer is a request from the sanitary authorities, and its only purpose is to keep the rejected shipments for sanitary reasons that have been rejected into Spain. They have to be, first of all, frozen into the reefer, and then taken to destruction afterwards.
Okay, all right.
So this is just for that.
So it's a health precaution.
It is a health requirement from the ministers for healthy reasons. Actually.
No, very good.
And also you will notice that all AKEs and the ULDs here, none of them are on the floor.
I did notice, and
they're sitting on woods. They're sitting on woods.
Very good.
We've learned a lesson long time ago.
Very good. So Pablo, here we are now, and I know we're going to go through now and see the rest of the office, but I know you want to say something on that.
Yeah, we're about to enter the office. This office, operations office, happens to be the heart of all the activity. This is where all paperwork is processed, and this is where things are done in a way that when things are working fine here, it's because the rest of the work will go fine.
Exactly.
It's important to know that these operation people are capturing all the data for security, for customs, for customer care, for a number of reasons. So the job done in that office is as important as the job done in there. Once it's well done here, things will be a lot easier in the warehouse.
So gents, here we are in the reception area that you were talking about earlier and where everything happens.
That is right. This is the office I was mentioning before. This is where we process all the documents. And actually nowadays, most of the important information for the shipments is either on the documents or on the digital side of it. And this is where everything is processed from customs to security. Here we are on the main floor where administrative HR and finance is located.
Gents, lovely tour, lovely sessions, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I know we were talking about the art of logistics, and I know you've got final words to say.
I do. We are in the logistics, and logistics is nothing but being fast and reliable. I have to say that it took us 11 months to build this facility. It took us more than a year to get all the licenses from the different entities involved from the government. But it's fine. We are all set.
Yep.
And thank you for being here and for the opportunity.
It's an absolute pleasure. What you've done in 11 months, seriously, guys, simple, basic.
Thank you.
But that's what this business is about.
Thank
and
you.
wishing you great success moving forward.
Thanks a lot.
All right, well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done, lads.
Thanks for having you
Brilliant.
here.